April 13, 2008, at approximately 6:30 a.m. Alcohol made a deal with my blood. "I'll trade you roles," it bargained, as if alcohol actually thought it could fulfill the job of blood. My body didn't respond the way alcohol had initially intended. Brainwaves became like strobe lights, surging through my body with instructions that were somehow lost in the river of Everclear. My blood didn't know that my body ceases to function without its life-giving nutrients. You see, my memory only plays on the PTSD web browser, with no pause button for proper loading. So the picture is pixeled and the story choppy, with gaps in places I wish I could remember. But as I piece together this jigsaw puzzle with too few pieces, the picture is as clear as a photo taken with a Nikon D3X. Before I ruin the ending, let me start from the beginning. I'm shivering, with goosebumps dancing up and down the middle of my spine, part from the lack of heat in this room, the other from the deal alcohol had just made. As you climb into the bed I thought was meant for only me, your steaming breath touches my neck like sizzling coals. You ask me if I'm still cold and offer a solution. My strobe-lighted mind gives one last surge powerful enough to reach my lips, and I whisper, "No," as I muster the only strength I have left to shake my head in refusal. I figure your snickering, "I thought so," meant my nightmare would end on a lighter note. But as your hot hands slither across my waist and unbutton the only thing standing in your way, my fight or flight synapses fail to work for anything else but my mind. So I fly to the only place I know I'll be safe. "God, wait! You aren't supposed to run and hide before I start counting. It isn't fair." Fine. But I'm only counting to 7 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why am I naked? Well, I was preoccupied explaining the rules of hide and seek to a God who doesn't care to play by the rules. You were busy undressing my limp body. The hot coals from your mouth singe my lips as you shove your venomous tongue down my throat. Your hands are like branding irons, scarring your fingerprints on every inch of my frame as you try to get me into the mood. Your tactics aren't working. I'm not in the mood to engage in my first sexual experience with someone I met 3 hours ago while I was hugging the porcelain prince we call a toilet. My body surges into panic mode as I try to tell you again that I don't want any part of this. For once in my life, I hope I'm thinking out loud. My mouth won't articulate what my body is screaming. 7! Ready or not, here I come! Why do I always have to be the seeker? This game is getting annoying. God, where are you? It's too dark in here. I can't even see my feet. I always leave the crevices of my closet space and the areas beneath my bed for last because I still have an irrational fear that monsters reside in those places. I pick up my bed skirt and peek with one eye still closed. Why am I on my stomach? What were you doing to me while I was busy looking for a God who isn't supposed to leave me alone in the dark? My back burns from the acid dripping from your lips. You hit the spot, the one spot where my body reacts uncontrollably. I arch my back and you take it as an invitation. You try to slide yourself inside me, and as you do, my body shatters into a million pieces and my beating heart turns black. Stop. Audibly this time, and your response is to ask me to give you head. I shake my head no and tell you I want to go to sleep. As I turn away from you and close my eyes, my only wish is that my nightmare will end the next time I open them. I'm beginning to wonder if you even exist. Did this stranger just perform magic and make you disappear? To be honest, I don't know if I want to find you anymore. I didn't like what I found under my bed. How do I know you're not the monster I should have been afraid of this whole time? Maybe when the sun comes up, I'll find you in the promise of the rainbow made from my tears. Birds are chirping. That means it's morning. But as I open my eyes, I'm not met with the promise of the rainbow. I'm met with the same nightmare I was fighting all night. As I roll over, your bare body reminds me that my nightmare is reality. And as I look at mine, I'm faced with the haunting truth that my innocence came at a price. I no longer feel my heartbeat. The scars you left on my soul severed my nerve endings. I don't feel anything. And as I stumble out of K2 and into the smoldering sun, I look at the path before me and wonder if I will ever reach home. And if I do, will I ever be able to wipe your dirt off my broken body and be clean once again? Thank you.